I'm the Genius Asian. Welcome to the Genius family. How to change various different types of wiper blades in under 30 seconds.
Once you have purchased a new wiper blade, you think you will be able to install it based on the instructions printed on the package, right? Wrong. Since the new blade and the old blade could be different, and since one kind of blade may be designed to fit onto more than one type of wiper blade arm, and since the instructions that came with the new blade probably only give rough instructions for how to put it on and say nothing about how to remove the old blade. Without watching my video, you may damage your blade or blade arm or the windshield because of difficulty removing the blade, or you may damage them because you install it but fail to secure the mounting. Some of the difficulty is because of the many different design variations. In this video, we examine 9 different cars, Japanese-made, American cars, and European designs. Once you learn the principles through these examples, even if it is something you have never seen before, you can figure it out easily. In our video description, we also provide URLs for you to skip sections that may not apply to you. The wiper system consists of 2 components. One is the wiper blade arm that stays on the car. It is not removed. The other is the wiper blade, which will be replaced. The most common arm type is a J-hook. See, this looks like a letter J and has a hook shape. There are a few variations of length and width of the arm and hook. Another frequently used arm type is a straight one, which looks like this. Let's look first at the most common types of wiper blades, the J-hooks. We will show other types later. If we remove the blades, you see this hook, which looks like the letter J. This J-hook stays on the car. It is not removed. We replace only the wiper blade. I made this substitute J-hook so that I can shoot a better video indoors. The J-shaped hook hugs the adapter on the blade. However, the blade may still come off since the J-hook does not lock to the blade automatically. Different designs have different ways to secure the blades to the hook. For this old blade I am replacing, you have this large flap on the top. You can push it down, and when you hear the click, the blade can no longer move. To remove this blade, you first pry this flap open. Move the blade towards the base of the arm so that the blade is off the adapter. Then move the blade in the opposite direction, away from the base of the arm, so that the hook is out of the blade assembly. In fact, for all J-hook mountings, you must always move the blade first in one direction and then in the opposite direction. We bought an Anko Series 31 for $6 from Home Depot. Our car has a 9x3 J-hook. This design has an extra adapter so that if you have a 9x4 J-hook, you can still use it. If your car's J-hook is the larger size, then put the adapter in on top of the original one. However, we have a 9x3 J-hook, so we don't need the second adapter. How does it secure the blade to the hook? There is a tab on the back. See, there is a very small tab. This tab will go into the hole on the J-hook to lock it. When you remove this blade sometime later, you have to press this tab first. Install this blade by simply forcing the hook in. We also bought this Anko Series 14 blade for $3 at Home Depot. Let's remove the adapter from the blade so that we can see it better. See, this plastic opening is narrower than the hook, with some bumps at this end. The plastic is flexible, so you can force the hook into it, but once the hook is inside, it can no longer come out. The narrow opening with bumps on either side secures the tip of the J-hook. When you install it, you may need to push pretty hard to hear the click, which tells you it is secured. This is a side-by-side comparison of the secured versus the unsecured mounting. What about this tab that is similar to the previous design? For this short J-hook, it does not reach the hole on the hook, so it does not do anything. For this longer J-hook, It reaches the hole, but still does not contribute much to latching it. So the mechanism to hold it in place is the narrower opening with bumps, instead of the tab on the bottom. Since the blade was designed to fit different styles, some parts may not be particularly necessary for your car. But if you are not sure, then it does not hurt to press this tab to remove this blade. For our case, we just need to force it open because the tab on the bottom is not used. If you notice the installation instructions on the package, this blade has a hole here to support a different design, the pin style mounting. If your car is side-locked with a pin instead of a J-hook, you can use the same blade. This is another design for a J-hook. To install it, the hook has to go through inside the opening. These couple of bumps on each side will provide friction so that the hook will not move. These bumps secure the stem of the J-hook. To remove the blade, you lift this lever to unlock it. Then you have your typical J-hook removal motion, which is moving the blade toward the base of the arm, then in the opposite direction, away from the base of the arm. This J-hook design blade was bought from Costco. To remove it, you need to press this tab because this tab goes into this hole on the J-hook for locking. To install it, you need to move toward the base of the arm to let the hook in, and move away from the base of the arm to let the tab snap into the hole on the hook, which locks it. Anyway, knowing the locking mechanism may not be that important because when you install it, the locking is usually automatic, with a click sound. When you are removing the blade, even if you do not press some tabs or flaps and manage to damage the adapter on the blade, it may not matter, because you are throwing away the old blade anyway. And the J-hook itself is pretty thick and strong, difficult to damage. But when you remove a blade, you do want to check to see if it is a straight stick or a hook first, because you need to move the two different types in two different directions. That is, you start moving the blade attached to the J-hook toward the base of the arm first, but you start moving the blade attached to a straight arm away from the base of the arm. We will see a few non-J-hook designs below. This is a wiper blade from an Audi Q7. You press this squared tab down with one hand and use the other hand to move the blade away from the base of the arm. To install it is simply the reverse. You just plug in the blade. Note that the wiper blade is tucked under the hood. You can't bend the wiper blade outward to have easier access. Some people try to have the wiper stop at a convenient position on the middle of the windshield, like this. Some cars have a procedure to place the wiper in replacement mode on the center of the windshield. However, I think the probability of scratching the center of the windshield is higher that way, and I do not want to bother with placing a cloth on the windshield to prevent scratches. Since I want to replace the wiper in under 30 seconds, I work from its normal resting location, just lifting the blade a little bit. It can be a bit awkward, but it works. Tesla also tucks its wipers under the hood. Again, you can use the service panel to raise the wiper higher, but I would rather not risk the scratches on the center of the windshield, so I just replace it without raising the blade. The blade removal is the same as that of Audi. Just press this squared tab down with one hand and use the other hand to move the blade away from the base of the arm. This is a BMW, another non-J-hook type. To remove the wiper blade, you need to press the tabs on each side, then move the blade away from the base of the arm. To install it, do the reverse. Just make sure on the top it is aligned, like this. Big stores, such as Costco, Walmart, and Home Depot, have high volume of sales and can sell the same quality items at lower prices. I bought 4 wiper blades from Home Depot. 3 of them were less than $3 and 1 is $6. When you order online, enter your car make and model number to see what product is compatible. Note, though, that it is always a good idea to measure the length of the wiper to verify the length or lengths needed. Some cars have different length wipers for the driver's side and the passenger side. The 2 blades from our Subaru are 26 inches for the driver's side, but 17 inches for the passenger side. These two blades from our Dodge Caravan are both 28 inches, equal length. So measure and double check before you make the purchase, especially if you order from some place such as Costco, where you must provide the size yourself. As an alternative to replacing the wiper blade, I can just refill the rubber insert. The refill insert is $2, so it is cheaper, but since the blade sales have a higher volume, I got these wiper blades for less than $3 from Home Depot. In other words, a refill may not save much, and certainly cannot be done in under 30 seconds, or even 30 minutes. And if the refill does not fit well and scratches the windshield, it may cost much more in the end.
Share this with people who you know that need it. Leave your own genius tips in the comment section below. Don't forget, I'm the Genius Asian. Subscribe for more useful videos.